I'm going to touch on a few things with you, man. First off, congrats.
Thank you.
You made the weights. You fight tomorrow. I know it's been a long time. I know you were up. You tweeted since 4:30 in the morning. Just kind of explain the morning for you.
Man, so I woke up and I was like, man, it's fucking 4:30. What am I doing up? And then I try to go to sleep and I'm just thinking, like, just things are just going through my mind. Don't ask me what I was thinking because I really don't remember.
Yeah.
It was 4:30, but it was just. I'm just hyped up. I'm super hyped up, you know. And this is the best I felt in a very long time. I was like literally just jumping up and down, like, you know, just acting like I was about to fight, shadow boxing and stuff. But I'm just ready to go. I feel great.
When you woke up, well, I imagine you made weight last night, but when you woke up, like, did you want to like check your weight? Like, how was that? Like,
I check my weight like every 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It don't even change sometimes, but you know, I got to be honest.
Yeah. So I would imagine you're like, yes, like everything's going well.
Yeah.
Like, finally, right?
Yeah. That's exactly how I felt. You know, it's and I'm just excited for everyone to see the fight. You know, because I know what I've been looking like, but no one else has seen it. So I'm excited for them.
So 9 a.m. comes, or 10 a.m. when the weigh-in happens. You go on the scale. You get the weigh. What was the official weight?
156.
156. Fight's official. What's going on through your mind? What do you feel?
I'm just like, let's go. You know, like, you know, I'm excited. I keep saying it over and over again, but that's the God honest truth.
I've never seen you do this before, like after weigh-ins.
Yeah. I feel good, dude.
Yeah.
I feel really good, and I'm hyped up, and I miss this shit. I miss it. I miss doing the interviews and stuff. She's about to line up like 30 after the fight right now, but no, I honestly miss it, you know. So.
Because I would imagine like the prior ones, you're just like exhausted, right, from the cut. Like, I
Yeah,
just want to get away from people. I just want to drink water.
Weight cut's tiring. It doesn't really matter. Like this one, it wasn't bad at all. Of course, you know, I'm just like, fuck, I want to eat, or fuck, I want to drink something. But that's normal. That's normal for weight cuts. So, but like I said, I'm ready to go.
So, you know, given that, man, what do these next 24 hours look like for you?
Just recover, just chill. Mentally ready for the fight. You know, I like to play through the scenarios like 1,000 times over in my head just to see what I would do. I watched the little film that he has. He probably has like 45 seconds of film at the most, which is not a lot. Not that it matters, because once you're in the ring, you know, I tend to make up my own shit anyway. So
you kind of do things on the fly? Really?
I do.
Yeah? So you'll have a plan, but you just kind of feel it out?
I have a plan, and I try to find a way to implement it, but my own way. You know what I mean? Because people fight other people differently. You know? So it's just that's just how it is.
That's interesting, man. Wow.
Because styles make fights.
Because usually people come in with like a very regimented, like, no, I'm gonna do this, and if I do this, I could fall on this, and then if not, then I'm like, oh crap, you know.
If you stick to one thing and you just try to force it and force it and force it, you have to improvise at times, you know. And for me, I do it all the time.
So, you know, on the day of the fight, you know, a lot of fans are asking, like, how do you think this one's going to be different compared to the last ones?
On the day of the fight? Like when I step in the ring? I think it's going to change. It's going to be the same thing.
Well, I would imagine more motivated, though.
My feelings tend to go out once I'm in the ring, if I'm being honest. I'm just like a robot in there.
You just kind of
flip a switch. Out, right? I flip a switch. It's hard to hear the audience sometimes. I can do selective hearing, try to hear my coaches at times, but that's it.
And I know I touched on it over, but just overall the process of getting down this way, like, you know, I said you must be relieved, but just kind of compare and contrast, like, today compared to the past, you know, cutting weight, like how much of a difference really it is. Like, explain it to us, like, what you were doing back then and why it's so easier now.
Well, I moved up in weight. I moved up, like, this is a 9-pound difference. I mean, there's really nothing else more to say about that. It's just that it's a big jump.
You were just getting too big for the weight. It's just growing.
Yeah.
It happens. Well, how old are you?
25.
Yeah, well, that's usually when it happens, around 25, 26 and stuff like that. Well, then, with that being said, I know you feel comfortable at 54, but I would imagine you feel even more comfortable at 60. Is that all on your mind?
I mean, 60 is definitely going to happen in the future, but that's not something I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah, you kind of want to clean out 154 first, kind of grow into it, and then move up?
Yeah.
I guess with that then, how many years would you say you would accomplish that goal? Do you see, like, in your mind? Like, have you given yourself, like, no, I got to do this in a year and a half, or I got to do this in 2 years?
It's not up to me. If it was up to me, it'd be in 2 fights, but it's not up to me. So you got to worry about the politics. You got to worry about them wanting to fight, you know. You got to worry about people agreeing on the purses and shit. So it's in a perfect world, 2 fights, 3 fights, but it's most likely not going to happen that fast. So I couldn't give you an estimate because it's not up to me.
I don't know. It seems like things are changing now, though. Like, you know, the fights, the fighters that usually were avoided, people like you that were knockout artists, are now they are getting these fights. Like, are you hopeful? Like, have you seen, or do you feel like?
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful, but like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for everyone anymore. I'm gonna do me.
And if you can't get it, just move up.
Like
right?
I wouldn't say move up, but I would just say I would just fight someone else.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight, all right? I'll fight someone else.
I think Tim's gonna fight.
I think so.
He's not,
he don't seem like that.
Yeah,
type of
no.
guy, you know, so.
Australia, you willing to go over there?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
I want to visit Australia.
You want to do that?
It's long.
Yeah, it's 18 hours, but
First class.
Fine
Get a
business
bed,
class.
get a
So. All right, Vergil, man. I know it's been how long? Almost 2 years, right?
It's been like a year and a half.
Year and a half. You know, I know it's been a long time. I can tell you're excited for it. Good luck, and thank you for sharing some time with us. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
Vergil, we're just 1 day away now. We're finally here, the weigh-in. How do you feel?
I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
I know.
I'm just itching to get into that ring.
I could tell. How was the process, the weight cutting? How do you feel overall? Was obviously it's not easy cutting weight, but this time, you're adding 10 more pounds. How was it overall?
This was the easiest weight cut of my life. I mean, I was my energy levels are through the roof. I was destroying the bag. I was here I only worked out like twice, and they weren't hard workouts at all. And I was just kind of like, damn, is this enough? But shit, it was enough. I didn't have to do anything, So I feel good. I'm ready to go.
And just comparing you overall, like you're saying, how you felt the energy levels. I remember the McKinson fight. You were cutting weight, seeing your demeanor at that moment, and seeing your demeanor today. It's day and night, completely different. So you look sharp, you look ready. What can you expect tomorrow night? Everybody's saying it's gonna be a tough fight. The guy's gonna come forward. He's gonna be steady. How do you feel prepared for this fight?
I'm very prepared mentally, physically. I'm just gonna go and do what I always do. I destroy people mentally. That's my favorite part.
I know you were talking to Marcos yesterday. You said it's not really going to hit you until you're literally inside the ring. You still standing on that?
Oh, of course. It's and until I win, that's. I'm not satisfied until I win.
I know you're gonna get a little emotional, but I'm excited for you. I know a lot of people who stand by you, who are excited to see you here again. And I told you that many times. So man, I'm excited to see you tomorrow, and I'm glad everything went well this time. Thanks, Vergil.